Hello everyone, Mr. Grammar here. Today we will talk about types of sentences. So the first category, simple sentences. Simple sentences contain one independent clause. Okay, so in the previous video, I talked about independent clauses, so I will leave a link below. Okay, let's see. I am happy. Is that an independent clause? I is our subject, am our linking verb, happy, state of happiness. Does it make sense? Yes, I'm happy. So that is a simple sentence. Thanksgiving is my favorite holiday. Okay, subject, Thanksgiving is our linking verb, my favorite holiday. It's a complete thought. Another simple sentence. Finally, we are going to the movie theater. Subject, we are going to the movie theater. So we have a complete thought here, another simple sentence. Okay, the next category of sentences, compound sentences. Compound sentences contain at least two independent clauses. The independent clauses are joined by a conjunction. Okay, so in the previous video, I also talk about conjunction. So I will also leave a link below to that video. I wanted to go out to eat, but I decided to just eat at home instead. Alright, so I wanted to go out to eat is our first independent clause, but is our conjunction, and then I decided to just eat at home is our other independent clauses. So let's see, we have two independent clauses and it's combined with a conjunction, but, so we have a compound sentence. Okay, we did a lot of landscaping today, so I was quite exhausted when I got home. Okay, so that's our independent clause. So is our conjunction, and then everything after so is our next independent clause. So here we have another compound sentence. And the third one, I will either go to the gym or I will lift weights at home. So independent clause, conjunction, independent clause. All right, so complex sentences. Complex sentences are composed of a dependent clause and an independent clause. Okay, so let's see. When I was a child, I dreamt of becoming a pilot. When I was a child is our dependent clause, because alone it does not make sense. When I was a child. So our independent clause is I dreamt of becoming a pilot. So independent clause right here. And our dependent clause there. Okay, when I was a child, it needs the independent clause. I dreamt of becoming a pilot. So together, it is a complete complex sentence. And before it rains, make sure all of the windows are closed. So dependent clause here. And here is our independent clause. After you finish eating dinner, make sure to wash your dishes. Alright, dependent clause. Make sure to wash your dishes. Okay, so together we have a complex sentence. After you finish eating dinner, make sure to wash your dishes. Okay, let's look at the final category. Compound complex sentences. So we know what compound sentences are, and we know what complex sentences are. So let's see. Compound complex sentences are both compound and complex. In other words, a compound complex sentence is composed of a dependent clause and at least two independent clauses. All right, let's take a look. take a shower, and then we will get ready for the wedding before it gets too late. Take a shower, independent clause, and is our conjunction. Then we will get ready for the wedding, independent clause, before it gets too late. That's our dependent clause. Let's see. My grandma is baking me a cake for my birthday, but it will be gluten-free because I'm allergic to gluten. All right. My grandma is baking me a cake for my birthday. So independent clause, but is our conjunction. It will be gluten-free because I'm allergic to gluten. That's our dependent clause. And let's see, finally, well, isn't that a beautiful home? If you save your money, you will be able to afford a home and you will have peace of mind. Okay, so dependent clause right here. If you save your money, and then you will be able to afford a home. Independent clause, conjunction. All right, everyone. So these are the types of sentences.